Hi, if you're in the senior military or the senior police around the world, I'm urging you to arrest the conservative elites. The conservative elites are Elon Musk, Rupert Murdoch, Boris Johnson, Michael Gove, Jacob Rees-Mogg, Mayor Giuliani, David Cameron, Theresa May, Priti Patel, Sheila Braverman, Dominic Raab, Mayor Giuliani, the whole Trump family, Stanley Johnson, the whole Johnson family, the whole Mogg family, the whole Rishi Sunak family, wife, father-in-law, arrest Putin, arrest the Chinese dictator, arrest the North Korean dictator, arrest the Iranian dictator. They are all risking us to go to World War III. World War III will be traditional because they need the lands to be radiation free. That is to be radiation free. They need the land to be radiation free. This is why they aren't using nukes in Gaza, who found the world's largest ground gas in 2019. COVID-19 locked the world down and delayed the Ukraine war, delayed the Gaza slaughtering, and delayed the Taiwan invasion. Wake the fuck up. The elites are the people that own the media. They are not just Zionists, they are conservative. Conservative means traditional values. That means that excludes you, minorities. It doesn't matter what minority you are excluded. Zionism hates anyone that is not a Zionist. Conservative hates anyone that is not a conservative. Dictatorships hate anyone that's not a dictatorship. You are risking the royal family, everyone. You are risking all our lives. If you are in the senior military or the senior police, go and arrest the bunch of psychopaths destroying the world. From microplastics to fossil fuels. They are destroying this world, they are destroying this planet, and they are creating the wars and the invasions and the divisions amongst the West versus the Muslim faith and the West versus the East. Please go and arrest them now, because World War III and trade wars already started ages ago. Trade wars and World War III. Everything links to BRICS. BRICS was the mission for Donald Trump and Boris Johnson. BRICS was the mission for Donald Trump and Boris Johnson. They are cult leaders. Nigel Farage is a cult leader. They use their puppets such as Tucker Carlson and Piers Morgan and Jeremy Clarkson and people like that. They use Trash Talk TV. They use fixed news. When will you wake up? We are in danger. There will be so many crimes you can get them on. You can get them on so many fucking crimes around the world behind the scenes. They call it politics. It's called corruption. It is not politics. It is not business. It is not to be done behind closed doors and 7 to 15 years in the making. If COVID-19 hadn't happened, we'd already be in fucking BRICS by now. The BRICS would have wanted. BRICS has been run by conservatism elites. BRICS was suggested by conservatism elites. The West is drying up money-wise, so now it's time to push capitalism on the East. That then boosts their stocks and shares, and that is how they're able to buy the Republican Party. This is how they're able to buy GOP. This is how they're able to buy the Tory elite political party. This is how they're able to buy Prince Andrew. This is how they use things. Epstein would have been a person, a negotiator, and a middleman for corruption, as well as Prince Andrew. When will you lot wake up? The elites are the people that own the mainstream media, especially in the UK and the USA. They have indoctrinated you to believe that 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 humanity can only be controlled by the elites, the posh people, the middle classes. No, more people with humanity are not fucking psychopaths wanting to rip up the ground of Gaza for the world's gas found in the ground. They've been raping the Garden Sea for years. Then they found gas in 2019. They were licensed for British Gas and other people. Guess who was in power? Boris Johnson and Bibi and Donald Trump, Putin. Don't think Putin is a good guy just because he's helping the Palestinians. Don't think the North Koreans are a good guy because they're helping the Palestinians. Don't think China are a good guy because they're helping the Palestinians. They are still bad people. Don't think Iran are a good guy because they're helping the Palestinians. You do not realize how much you've been indoctrinated in conservatism, traditions, Zionism, imperialism, colonies. You've been indoctrinated by the Great British Empire. The Great British Empire only finishes in something like 1952, 1956. It created India and Pakistan. Until then, in 1948, India and Pakistan didn't fucking exist. They created it. They created the divisions. They created this, you must only believe in Christianity or Catholicism or Catholicism. And they hand-stitched the Israeli state into every political party you can fucking imagine to hold on to imperialism and hide behind anti-Semitism. The 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 USA did the same because they realized that they could use and abuse anti-Semitism. They could then supply weapons. They could make new targets. They hate the Muslim race, faith, whatever faith. They hate the Muslim faith. The Muslim faith is outgrowing the fucking world. Something like 1.2 or 2 billion Muslims from mixed different races. White man syndrome, tiny penis syndrome. They fear this shit. We are being manipulated. The elites are Putin, XP Xing, Kim Jong-un, Donald Trump, Boris Johnson, Jacob Rees-Mogg, Rishi Sunak's wife, Rishi Sunak's father-in-law, Theresa May's wife, David Cameron, the Cameron family, the May family. They have heavy connections to UK cannabis. They grow cannabis and tell people that it has no medical or health benefits. They've been doing this for the last fucking 20 years. NATO has even looked into this. Sorry, not NATO. The United Nations have looked into this. The United Nations have looked into the conservatism elites growing cannabis in the UK while saying that it has no medical or financial benefits or any benefits to anyone. They sell it around the world. They have been doing it for the last 20 years. This is under Labour, Tony Blair. Tony Blair helped Putin, and so did the Conservative Party. They helped Putin get a pipeline. The pipeline should have gone into Ukraine. Ukraine were allies. Putin was a corrupt dictator. He has the same values as Prince Andrew, has the same values as Donald Trump, has the same values as Boris Johnson. Me disease. What is the fucking wrong with you? They are not going to nuke anyone because guess what? They want the land. So they aren't going to nuke anyone. They've been growing weapons for fucking centuries. Right? They're all allies. The Great British Empire is just ending. The new empire is conservatism elites and BRICS. That will include India, China, Russia. The UK and the USA were meant to join. They were meant to join. It was the only reason we left the EU. You cannot join BRICS in the EU. You cannot join BRICS in the European Court of Human Rights. That's why stop boats and all this nonsense is going on. You are being fucking played. You are being played, and you are allowing, if you're in top military anywhere in the world, arrest these people because they are endangering us. They've already put microplastics everywhere. We are finding fish and human beings with microplastics in. Microplastics is a byproduct of fossil fuels. They can't rape you for energy if they give us green energy and renewable energy. Wake the fuck up. They buy stocks and shares, they invest and they manipulate and they turn the markets on people. Wake the fuck up. Arrest them now. We're in danger. Arrest them all. Arrest them all. If you cannot arrest them, you are part of the fucking problem, not the fucking solution. The 99% are bigger than the 1%. They're working together because they fear the fucking 99%. Wake the fuck up, the human race. Wake the fuck up.